It's more than double the bargain. Where's dog meat? Have not discovered dog meat. Or any other whatever, but this is the thing that kind of kills me. Look at how much stuff it makes me use to open this thing. It makes me use 10 of my little lockpicky things just to open a box. I feel like it would be better served, since I don't really need loot per se, I feel like I'd be better served using the lockpicks to open doors that actually get me places. I'm not gonna spend my lockpicky boys on that. That's crazy. Craziness. But I do keep finding big old caches of stuff, which I don't even get to take out of here. Ooh, what's the claw rake all about? It's gotta be less DPS than the shovel, right? Nope, it's more DPS. It's a tiny little rake. You got 10 lockpicks to open one ammo crate is a lot of lockpicks. They said before release there was no dog meat equivalent. They also hesitated very heavily on the question, are all of the companions human? So I would imagine that you can get a companion that's a robot. I believe robot companion is in the mix, is in the works, except for we have intentionally not taken a companion for 2 reasons. The first reason is that having your companion get all your kills for you is not the most interesting way to handle shit. The second reason is, in Supernova, they can be permanently killed. So yeah. Look at me. Just see if anybody blows themselves up on landmines as a result of me leading them all the way out here. Looks like 2 guys did, but neither of them got blowed up. I got away. It was super easy. I thought it was a back scratcher with a hand on it. It does kind of look a little bit like one of those those extendable back scratchers or whatever. You gotta stretch it out if you need an extendable back scratcher in your life. Either that, or it's only because I triggered the landmines. Maybe. Better keep looking for them, because I think they detonated all 3 of the ones that were over there and somehow didn't get Hoyt. Well, there was one. Which means there must be more around here. I see one right there. But concussion's a go-go forever, it seems like. No. Leave me alone, man. Ouch. He almost got killed by it. He did definitely get concussed. I leveled up! That's fun. How bad do you think concussions can get? There's still one enemy.
Come out and play. Stand and deliver. Say that.
Uh-huh. I guess that must be her catchphrase. Maybe I can at this point sneak up to him. This is the last of the guys, and this is the last of the mines, so... see what's going up. See, that had nothing to do with me. I guess if I detonate them, it does give me the experience, but... shit, I'm just running through a minefield. They should know where they are. I'm not going to use those on that. This thing wants 15 lockpicks and 2 computer hacking devices. That's a little bit much, don't you think? Alright, lady. I gotta say, did not think that that was gonna work.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort.
Crossed them all off?
On the other hand,
I didn't cross off anybody, they crossed all themselves off.
I had half your skills. Why? Adelaide wants me back.
Mm-hmm. Stefan, he wants to be your friend. So she wanted to be like her favorite Silver Shroud type motherfucker. Then I came out here and I guess murdered them all, but I didn't murder nobody. They murdered themselves, really. We just watched. Come on. What's the point of all these tiredness things if you can't just sleep in a bed whenever you're tired? What's up, Cord the Wolf? Thank you for that raid. Welcome in. What you doing? We just got done with some blowing ourselves up a little bit in order to complete a quest. It worked. Yeah. Breaking legs, blowing ourselves up. Let's see if there's any other buildings in here that you can go into. Most of them have the little condemned or evicted signs on them. But this is the very special and worthwhile mechanical fixing depot place. There was 3 dogs over here. I don't know what happened to them. We were kind of running from them all as we went. This is a different place? Same place. Same place. Getting ready for work. Now it's playing Outer Worlds. You love it? It seems pretty good to me. I'm having a good time with it. I'll tell you that. Okay. I'm just getting everything from the inside of these places so that I can be well stocked from one of the only areas that we actually ended up taking out all of the enemies. We didn't take them out though, they take themselves out. We didn't do anything except for watch them do it. Oh no! I was encumbered. Okay, so you can break down shit, I guess, for parts. Let's break down this thing. Bink, and then you get armor parts. Seems good. This is exactly what I'm wearing right now. Yeah, break them all down. We could use parts. We'll keep the weapons, though, because we don't have damage happening there. Okay, let's get out of here. Go home, Zoe. Your family's terrified. Oh. It, like, turned me around a little bit. Basically, I get super concussed all the time. That's what I learned about this game so far, is I get concussed a lot. Like a fucking ton. But they don't have like an anti-concussion medication. Right? They got heals. They've got reduces weapon sway and weapon spread. Alcohol, a companion ability cooldown, and plus to armor rating, a more tactical time dilation. More companion ability, headshots and crits. Immunized against a harmful status effect. Minus 50%. Faster movement speed and attack speed. Companion shit again. More immunization against harmful status effects. More movement speed and melee speed. More tactical time dilation. This is the fast attack speed shit. More armor. Crits. Food. And then this is apparently some kind of tea, so let's eat that. And then this one is cigarettes, apple cider, apple juice, and then we've got a meat, carbs, more recharge stuff. This is some kind of nasal shit. Most of this stuff has to do with movement speed and that kind of thing. We could be like, boop, and then we could go faster. Look how much faster we can go. You can't catch me, I'm going too fast. So yes, the first thing that you do is fix up a ship. And we haven't used it yet, but supposedly we could use it to travel to other planets and things.
What? We didn't. Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe, you pretty much let me know.
Yeah, we good. I guess I should level up, huh? We've got some minuses to our shit because of 2 concussions and a hangover, but let's just see if we can balance out some of these things. The dialogue and the stealth is right around where they should be. 36, 40, 30, 36, 40, 30, 36, 40, 30. So if we brought this up to that, and then we did like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then these would all kind of be bonused out. We don't particularly need leadership stuff, and we don't particularly need melee range or defense stuff right away. I would rather max all this stuff out before we get into any of the other stuff. Just the sneaking is, yeah, very important. And you only get a perk every other level, Fallout from New Vegas style, so. 2 concussions and a hangover. Sounds like Sunday.
Fresh on.
Mostly we just need to get rid of this stuff. We got rid of all that stuff. There's an awful lot of this stuff. It doesn't weigh very much, but it's probably worth a lot. It would be pretty wise, I should say, to get rid of what we need to get rid of and replace it with things like whatever it is, things like the chunks of yeah, whatever it is. Apparently this mod stuns and damages melee attackers on your armor, so you can put this on, and if you get attacked by a melee attacker, then they'll get electrocuted and stunned a little bit. That's kind of pacifist, but not really. It's more of a deterrent, which is probably not correct, although it might be that it's exactly the kind of thing we should be using. Okay, so we did this stuff. We rescued Zoe. This is the lady that we were like, cool, you don't like Reed very much, huh? Yeah, you don't sound too pleased about the fact that you got everything taken care of. But that's pretty much what happened. She got to be in charge of the planet, and she's bummed that the people who used to work for the cannery are probably going to come to where she is. So, whatever. She's a dick. Let's see if we got enough engineering skill to deal with this robot. Because I don't think you have to kill it. It's completely harmless. There's probably some other side quests that we could find down here that I just haven't found yet. Are you the only one who's kind of not very pleased with the visuals? I mean, I do understand that. I'm not too concerned really with visuals. The thing that concerns me... Jesus. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go to get the drugs for what's his name. The thing that concerns me is just how many ways there are to play the game. The way that it looks doesn't bother me very much. Okay, so I guess we're doing this one since we're in the community center right now. I didn't mean to go straight to it, but here we are. I don't know who's in here either. Here's a bottle of water. It looks like a giant jug of milk. And I can buy weird helmets from this thing, or I can sell stuff. This kind of stuff, I don't know. I don't know if I should sell it or not. I mean, there's some stuff in here that I'm like, maybe we should get rid of it. Like weapon sway. The alcohol probably we shouldn't have, but it does help with personality. Companion stuff we don't need. Critical damage stuff we don't need. The tactical time dilation shit we might end up using. Just because it could be useful to sort of like... this stuff's terrible. It could be useful to like... run through an area without getting too hurt. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of different stuff that do the same kind of thing, which just means that your inventory is stacked up with stuff that is like, well, there's multiple whatever versions of the speed thingy, you know, and you just have to pick the one that you want to use. Caffeine drink, dinner, sugary drink, carbs, plain and pure water, it says, is ingredients 99% water. It's considered a sugary drink. It's crisp, it's delicious, it's nutritious, it's water, now with 11% more natural water flavoring. So that's a fun and interesting thing that they've built in there. Yeah, I can't hack that. I don't know what that means, 25 out of 40. I guess that's my hacking, lockpicking skill that I need to have to open it. And maybe if I have that, I don't spend anything to use it. That's where I need to get into. So, I don't know, maybe I need to just look around and find a key. You don't think the graphics will age well, but the game itself very well might. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to say how shit's gonna go down. My guess would be how this shit's gonna go down is I'm gonna get caught, then I'm gonna run insanely from spot to spot till I get killed. So, let's see about going the other direction. If I wasn't concussed, I might have enough lockpicking skill to just open this thing, or whatever that is. The best way to rank a game, how much can you fuck around and avoid the main quest line? Well, that didn't take me very long, did it? I mean, that is a good question, though. I'm too hidden for you. If you dread the main quest, the game must not be very good. Well, it's not about whether or not you dread it. It's about whether or not you can just decide not to do it for a long time. So if I leave, it's my experience that the guys don't follow you out of an area, nor do they follow you into an area. So you can kind of just scene transition to get away with any goddamn thing you want. See what I mean? What's up, Jesu? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? What is your whole thing? She's like, I don't have a whole thing. You're the one with the whole thing. Zuzu had treats and skooma to start the stream. That was literally an hour ago. Huh. An hour ago you got the skooma and the treats. But you can have some pet skis if that's what you want. Mm-hmm. This fucking animal. Yo. Get a little closer. Get a little closer. There. She was all over me last night because it's cold in our bedroom. Oh, yeah. Let me see these shits. You see these shits? Sorry. She was a little bit in the wrong place for that. Expect a package to be delivered tomorrow. Okay. Will do. Thank you. That sounds like a fucking hoot. I wonder how we got a guy right there who just paces back and forth in front of this door. Doesn't seem like he goes anywhere else. There's a dude upstairs, which means there's an upstairs. Yep. All this guy does is pace back and forth in front of this door and doesn't do anything else. There's a computer that's locked right there that might open the thingy. Definitely snuck past him. Hell yeah. Encode first aid key card. I assume that means that I can get into the thing. Open. Thank you. You guys don't see nothing. A stun baton? Now that sounds like the kind of fucking tea I want to eat. Do you eat tea? You can eat tea-flavored ice cream. It does a lot of damage, though. But it doesn't say anything. Oh, it does have a special effect. Stun. It's a one-handed melee, though. But this seems like the kind of shit we just want. To stun somebody. He's looking at it like, man, I really hope I don't accidentally touch myself in the leg with this thing. Oh, these guys could not hack it. I gave him the secrety, sneaky, slippy, slidey, goodbye-ty. And there's nothing they can do about that, except for feel bad. I also found a standard troop helmet. It looks like a heavy armor. No, it's a light armor type, but it does a lot of armor. Hell yeah, that's a great fucking get. Oh man, we are so good to go now. This shit is ridiculous. It's not the best choice. That's a really, really weird tagline for your business. It's like me coming up every stream and being like, this is not the best stream at all, but it is the stream you chose. That does sound like some shit I would say. Never mind. See, now I can have this thingy. I could look like a, whatever, an underwater version of like an Iron Man princess character kind of thing. It's solid. That's a great look. Strong look. Let me just... Bye. Now that right there is what I call stealth. I'm stealthing it. You're gonna cat. Your big orange boy will be named Nugget. We'll say hi to Nugget for us. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of sneak spoofing. Like, the guy knows where I am, the door is closed, I'm in a closet, but they just don't come in to kill me, so I'm like, hey, good, and then I just don't fight them. It does kind of feel like Dishonored in that regard, where they know I'm still in here, but they get relaxed and go back to their patrol. Your experience, orange cats are mushy and sweet. You're not sure if you're being a cat colorist, but there it is. I'm not sure either, but it's probably fine. Terror on Monarch. That's fun. I wonder if that poster was like a collectible thing, because I didn't think I sold it. Hey, do you guys mind that I shut down your joint?
How am I supposed to file a report with the power dead?
No, I'm sorry. Maybe you use pen and paper? Oh.
Just as I was on the mend, let's see it. Sweet life. Scratched together all the bits I had around the dump.
Nice. And I wrang the blood out of him, apparently. Completing quests all over the goddamn shop now that I'm fully awake. We gotta figure out about Die Robot, though. One thing I learned from playing around with a little testy guy the other day was that if you have a companion, the companion has all kinds of fucking dialogue options and possibly will do things like fix this robot for you. Also, if you have the dumb dialogue option, because you have very low intelligence, you can repair this robot by hitting it. Which is pretty good. It may be that the better way to go about this is to use the dumb dialogue options. Yeah, man. Wouldn't you rather get hit than have absolutely no sense of direction? Because that's where this robot's at. This robot doesn't know where it is. That's terrible. Let's see if I can help him. I am deeply concussed. It may be that in order to help him, I have to go back and sleep somewhere.
Searching for repair bay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Not attempting to.
Yeah, I can't do it yet. And there's nothing in here that just helps me replace his shit. In order to fix him, I have to fix him. So I think what I need to do is go back to my homestead and sleep for a little while. back to the ship, which I can apparently fast travel to, which is awesome.